So the European Commission, under the leadership of Ursula von der Leyen, whom you know I'm very fond of, has just proposed its new budget for the period of 2028 till 2034. And I kid you not when I say that I had to check this like 5 times to make sure that I wasn't hallucinating and to make sure that the person who wrote it down didn't fall asleep with their nose pressed on zero, because the budget that they are proposing is 2 trillion euros. That is 2,000 billion euros, or a 2 followed by 12 zeros. Now, I can't even begin to visualize that. I mean, I think that most normal people have no idea what that even means, like 12 trillion euros. But obviously, this is our taxpayers' money, and it is a 60% increase with respect to the previous budget. So you might ask, okay, what do they need all of this money for? Well, some of it we could have seen coming from miles away, of course. They are going to set aside 100 billion euros for support for Ukraine, 130 billion euros for European defense, and 400 billion euros for crisis management. What self-created crisis might that be? Well, you pick one, but they're setting 400 billion euros aside for it, so it should tell you something. And the other one, 200 billion for, I quote, Europe in the world. And that entails, according to their website, European enlargement. So they're not even hiding that. You know, we all know which country they mean by that. And external action. So that's most likely a ton of money that they're going to spend on foreign aid in countries like, I don't know, countries in Africa, most likely, right? And is there anything that they decided to cut back on? Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is one thing. And you guessed it, it's the farmers. Agriculture is going to be put together with cohesion, whatever that may be. And the funds for those 2 posts are going to be cut in half. So yeah, the one thing that they've decided to not spend as much money on is on the people who provide Europeans with their food. Makes a hell of a lot of sense, doesn't it? I mean, it's totally in line with their destructive agenda. It's totally in line with everything they've done. And it's the very reason why I keep on saying that we will not get anything done and we will not make Europe great again unless we leave the EU. Because what is going to happen now? Germany has already said, oh, no, this is too much for us. The Netherlands is also complaining that it's too much. But what will end up happening is that instead of this 60% proposed increase, they will probably compromise and go down to, let's say, I don't know, 40% increase, which still means that we're going to end up spending an obscene amount of money on their destructive agenda. And the only thing that will happen is European people will become victims of that. We will be paying even more for our own destruction. The only answer to this story, I keep on saying it, leave the EU.